What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fire's an update about the She-Hulk series on Disney Plus later this year, and perhaps some insight as to why, almost halfway through the year now, we still don't have a schedule for anything coming from Marvel other than the 3 films, which even those as of late have seemed to be subject to possible delays as they've been reshooting and reshooting again and reshooting again, which sort of has something to do with today's report, and I'm going to explain, but coming from a trusted industry insider who had quite a lot right about the WandaVision series, has an update for She-Hulk, and it's not great. We're going to break down where that update's coming from, why we can believe it, what they're saying about the series, another industry insider weighing in on the CGI. We've also got a update from your man James Gunn as far as what's going on with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I will touch on yesterday's erroneous story about Captain America 4. And of course, I didn't want to make a video for a fake story, but I at least want to weigh in on it today because that was one of the worst ones I've ever seen. And there's a lot of bad ones, but that was pretty much the worst. We're breaking it all down in this update to the Disney Plus schedule and at large the Marvel Phase 4 2022 release schedule. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider scoop like today and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we're rapidly approaching the next milestone of 960 subscribers. And a quick I'm sorry for last night. If you drop by looking for the normal watch party that we do for all of the Marvel Studios Disney Plus episodes, I apologize. I actually thought that I was going to take a nap and get up later. And that nap just turned into sleeping the rest of the night. I genuinely didn't wake up until about 5:30 this morning. And at that point, I just went back to bed. So sorry about that. I will see you next week. All apologies. In the meantime, let's talk about this latest update for She-Hulk. And it's not great. This coming from an industry insider on Reddit /LeSurge16 who had a ton of stuff right about the WandaVision series over a year ago. This is what she posted. Hello, just to tell you, She-Hulk will be released in late 2022, November or December, much later than we thought, or maybe even January of 2023. Lots of spoilers will start to leak soon as a consequence of VFX scenes sent to multiple people around the world to speed up post-production. Please don't ask me about the plot. Regards. Now, I always tell you guys to take everything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. That's part of the spoiler warning, but sometimes these sources already have a sort of verified track record and some details this one has, and for whatever it's worth, this isn't the first time we've heard this about what's going on with the series. As also evidence of possible more delays to Marvel Phase 4 is the fact that we don't have an official release date for the rest of the Disney Plus shows yet this year. We've only heard about possible releases for She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel, maybe even What If Season 2, which we confirmed here at the channel last month, from other sources at Marvel. No official announcements or Slate announcements like they normally do, and we're already halfway through the year and through the Moon Knight series with no real announcement for when She-Hulk or Ms. Marvel, the next Disney Plus Marvel series, will be coming behind it. Another industry insider, in fact, weighed in on that same thing today. Casey Walsh at The Comics Kid on Twitter from the Geeks Worldwide said this when asked if there was any idea about this She-Hulk delay. No, but I wouldn't be surprised. My sources mentioned delays in VFX multiple times as a headache, but essentially it's a bottleneck right now. What he's referring to are the other light rumors we've talked about multiple times at the channel, but I keep saying that recently in videos without talking about them, and I guess it's time to bring it up again. What's basically going on, and perhaps delaying some of these, as Kevin Fiege referred to the last major shift, quote-unquote, changes in production schedules, is that with the constant rewrites, refilmings, and reshoots for all of these Marvel movies, you can't go ahead and finish the VFX until the underlying picture lock is done. Which means every time you reshoot a scene, you got to do all of the VFX over again or amend the VFX to fit whatever the brand new scenes are, and they can only get done so fast with so many people. That's why, whether or not there's any validity to this industry insider that posted this to Reddit, when they say something like they're going to outsource more of this to different houses, that makes a lot of sense. Marvel Studios in the past has liked to use the same houses on the same productions to sort of keep a consistency to some of the CGI, but in the case of Spider-Man No Way Home and some of these other places, you've got to outsource this to multiple houses. And if you've never done it, try to check out the credits to any film and see just how many special effects houses and then special effects artists are working at them. And I know that some of these CGI artists who watch my channel or watch channels like this in general will attest to this. There can be upwards of hundreds of people who are working on CGI for a single film. I don't think that's going to be as critical as leading to major leaks like they're informing. There's still a degree of NDAs and professionalism that holds to this, but it is kind of curious we've made it this deep in the year, and other than the films, which we've heard murmurs about possible delays to anyway, we've heard nothing about what's going on with Disney Plus and Marvel Studios for the rest of the year, just what the projects are. They haven't even confirmed What If or Werewolf by Night. They showed them in December, but they didn't confirm any dates or releases. Speaking of which, yesterday I have never seen a more erroneous report than was reported about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's Anthony Mackie confirming that he was starting filming on Captain America 4 in a couple of weeks. It was an original interview with Extra that they mislabeled as him confirming when really there was no mention of Captain America 4 at all. She was asking about what are you doing to prepare for your upcoming role and when does it start? She didn't get to finish that question and he said a couple of weeks. He was referring to the upcoming Twisted Metal. It was already public knowledge that that was about to start filming, but what happens is they mislabeled this interview and then other sources like CBR immediately re-reported on it, and then it only takes about 10 seconds for Instagram to be flooded with a bunch of photos with that same report, and I sort of chuckled, put up an Instagram post because I didn't want to make a debunk video for that sole reason alone. But a lot of you had questions about Captain America 4, and when I put up the debunk photo, you're like, well, is it not happening? The film is still happening. It has not been officially confirmed or announced by Marvel Studios, but Hollywood Reporter and Deadline at this point, all of the industry insider trades broke this report actually on the day that the finale went live last year on Disney Plus, confirming that not only were they going forward with Captain America 4, but that also Marcus Spellman, who worked on the TV show Falcon and the Winter Soldier, would be back to work on that series. Also mentioned, though, very important, that a director was not attached. But again, no official word from Marvel about any of that or that upcoming film yet, just a bunch of unfilled dates for 2023 and 2024. In lieu of not having any official announcement from Marvel, thankfully, some of the people at Marvel Studios are active on social media. James Gunn confirming there's only 13 days left now for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the holiday special, which is being shot concurrently. He posted this to Twitter, which is super great news, and I'm super excited for that film. He has had more than a long time to work on that script and that story, and I can't wait to see it. You give a master like him that long to work on it, I literally am so stoked for that film. And really, we have a banger lineup coming. Doctor Strange right into Thor, into Wakanda Forever, into Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and a holiday special. Let's go. Also, Marvel, a schedule for the rest of the year. Let's go. Let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's jump into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s every 20,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million. Our next milestone is at 960, and we're rapidly approaching it. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do be a subscriber here at the channel, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. I also make original music under the name All Fires. You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to music, with the songs you heard in the background of this video. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Make sure you subscribe, stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.